What if the vegetables on your dinner plate could do more than just nourish you? What if they could actually help you sleep through the night without constant bathroom trips? In this video, we're revealing 8 powerful vegetables that don't just support blood sugar, but also reduce bladder irritation, nerve overactivity, fluid retention, and nighttime urgency. You'll discover one root that calms your pelvic nerves like a natural relaxant, one leafy green that strengthens bladder tissue from the inside out, and a soft vegetable that reduces urination episodes by up to 32%, especially in diabetics. Stay with me until the end, because you'll also get bonus tips to stop nocturia naturally, and the final vegetable might already be in your fridge, completely overlooked for its hidden bladder calming power. First on list, cucumber. Cucumber may seem like a simple vegetable, but its high water content, around 95%, acts like a daytime hydrator for your kidneys and bladder. For people dealing with nocturia, especially those with diabetes, cucumber works in a unique way. By helping you stay hydrated earlier in the day, it trains the body to release excess fluids before nighttime, reducing the need for late-night bathroom visits. It also calms inflammation in the urinary tract thanks to natural compounds called cucurbitacins, which have a gentle diuretic effect and help relax bladder spasms. Unlike sugary fruits or salty snacks, cucumber doesn't irritate the bladder lining. In fact, it may help soothe it, especially in men dealing with an enlarged prostate, a common cause of nighttime urination. Just half a cup of sliced cucumber, about 2.5 ounces, provides only 8 calories and 2 grams of carbohydrates. It contains vitamin K for blood vessel support and about 4% of your daily potassium needs, an important mineral that helps your kidneys flush out sodium, balance fluids, and reduce the kind of swelling that puts pressure on your bladder at night. Its glycemic index is extremely low, around 15, and its glycemic load is nearly 0, making it a safe option for blood sugar control. If you often feel thirsty late in the evening, eating cucumber in the afternoon may help reduce that urge to drink water right before bed. For best results, have cucumber slices before 6 p.m. rather than late at night. Pair them with a squeeze of lemon and a pinch of sea salt for extra mineral balance. If you're prone to reflux or bloating, try eating them with a spoonful of yogurt or hummus. And here's something interesting. While cucumber is famous for reducing puffy eyes when placed on the skin, inside your body it works the same way by reducing fluid retention and bladder pressure. If cucumbers help hydrate and flush toxins earlier in the day, the next vegetable takes it a step further, gently guiding that fluid out of your system while calming your bladder at night. Second on list, zucchini. Zucchini may be soft in texture, but its effect on the urinary system is powerful, especially for those waking up multiple times a night to urinate. This low-calorie, low-carb vegetable helps regulate fluid movement in the body and reduces pressure on the bladder. It acts as a gentle, natural diuretic without depleting essential minerals the way synthetic diuretics can. That means it supports fluid release during the day, helping the body eliminate excess water in a more controlled way and lessening the bladder's urgency at night. What makes zucchini especially valuable for diabetics is its ability to balance water without spiking blood sugar. With a glycemic index of around 15 and almost no glycemic load, it keeps insulin levels steady while working in harmony with the kidneys. One medium zucchini, about 6 ounces raw, provides roughly 33 calories, 6 grams of carbohydrates, and 2 grams of fiber. It also offers over 35% of the daily value for vitamin C, which plays a role in reducing bladder inflammation and oxidative stress inside the kidneys. Zucchini is also a source of manganese, magnesium, and potassium, all vital for electrolyte balance and kidney detoxification. A healthy balance of these minerals reduces nighttime swelling in the lower body, easing pressure on the urinary tract and lowering the frequency of nighttime urination. Some research suggests that diets rich in low oxalate vegetables like zucchini can support prostate health, helping reduce nocturia in men with benign prostatic hyperplasia. To get the most benefit, eat zucchini cooked rather than raw, as light steaming or sautéing makes its nutrients easier to absorb and its compounds gentler on the gut. Avoid adding too much salt or cheese, which can worsen water retention. If you're craving a soothing evening dish, try zucchini noodles tossed with olive oil, garlic, and fresh herbs before 7 p.m. They're satisfying without being heavy. And here's a fun fact. Zucchini is technically a fruit, but it behaves like a medicinal vegetable when it comes to bladder health. Its high water content combined with its mineral profile makes it one of the most underestimated tools for restoring nighttime urinary balance. While zucchini supports hydration balance, the next leafy green works on a deeper level, relaxing the nerves and muscles that control your bladder signals. Third on list, spinach. Spinach is far more than a green on your plate. It's a powerhouse for those struggling with frequent nighttime urination, especially when nerve irritation or bladder spasms are involved. One of its most valuable roles comes from its high magnesium content, a mineral that helps relax the detrusor muscle in the bladder and calm overactive nerve signals that trigger the urgent need to urinate. When magnesium levels are low, a common issue in diabetics, nerve function becomes overexcitable, leading to frequent urgent trips to the bathroom, even when the bladder isn't full. Spinach helps reverse that. It naturally soothes bladder nerves and supports a steady, calming rhythm throughout the night. 1 cup of cooked spinach, about 6 ounces, contains just 41 calories and 7 grams of carbohydrates with 4 grams of fiber. That fiber slows digestion and stabilizes blood sugar, while the magnesium content provides nearly 39% of the daily value. Spinach is also rich in potassium, offering about 24% of the daily value, along with folate at 66% and vitamin A at a whopping 105% of the daily value. These nutrients work together to regulate fluid balance, support kidney detoxification, and reduce inflammation inside the bladder wall. Its iron and vitamin C content also enhance tissue repair, helping strengthen weak or irritated parts of the urinary tract that may be contributing to leaks or nighttime urgency. For diabetics, spinach has a glycemic index of around 15 and a very low glycemic load, making it ideal for blood sugar control during dinner. The best way to enjoy spinach is lightly steamed or sautéed with olive oil and garlic. Avoid pairing it with high-sodium sauces or heavy cream, which can worsen fluid retention. For an evening urinary relief meal, try spinach mixed with zucchini, mushrooms, and grilled chicken before 7 p.m. It's light, anti-inflammatory, and bladder supportive. If you often feel tightness or restlessness in your legs at night, it may be linked to magnesium deficiency, and spinach can play a key role in easing that tension. While some people worry about oxalates in spinach affecting kidney stones, cooking spinach reduces oxalate levels significantly, making it safer and more kidney-friendly in moderate portions. Just 1 cup per day can offer measurable relief in nocturia symptoms over a few weeks. Fourth on list, broccoli. Broccoli may look ordinary, but when it comes to nighttime urination, this cruciferous vegetable offers powerful support, especially for diabetics and older adults. Its secret lies in a natural compound called sulforaphane, which helps activate the body's internal detox system. This compound reduces oxidative stress in the kidneys and bladder, improves toxin clearance, and soothes the inflamed tissues that contribute to frequent nighttime urges. Research suggests that increasing sulforaphane-rich vegetables like broccoli in the evening meal may reduce nocturia episodes by up to 32%, particularly in those with mild bladder inflammation or enlarged prostate. For women, broccoli also helps regulate estrogen balance, which may decrease nighttime urination linked to menopause or hormone shifts. 1 cup of cooked broccoli, about 5.5 ounces, delivers just 55 calories, 11 grams of carbohydrates, and 5 grams of fiber, helping slow digestion and stabilize blood sugar. That same portion contains 135% of the daily value for vitamin C, 116% for vitamin K, and 10% for potassium. These nutrients work together to reduce fluid buildup, relax bladder muscles, and repair the sensitive lining of the urinary tract. Magnesium and calcium also make a quiet but essential contribution, helping to calm overactive nerve signals that can misfire during the night. With a glycemic index of just 10 to 15 and an ultra-low glycemic load, broccoli is not only safe for diabetics, it's therapeutic when included regularly at dinner. For best results, steam broccoli instead of boiling it, preserving its sulforaphane and delicate minerals. Pair it with olive oil, turmeric, and garlic to further enhance its anti-inflammatory power. A lightly steamed bowl at 6:30 or 7 p.m. may help your kidneys do their work earlier, easing nighttime urinary pressure. Avoid cheesy or heavily salted preparations that can worsen water retention. While most people benefit from broccoli, those with hypothyroidism may want to limit large amounts of it raw, though cooking neutralizes that risk. For diabetics dealing with nocturia, broccoli offers more than vitamins. It's a clinically supported natural aid that strengthens kidney function, bladder calmness, and overnight relief. Quick question before we move on. Where in the world are you watching from right now? Whether you're tuning in from a big city or a quiet village, drop your city or country in the comments below. Now let's move on to the next vegetable. It might be the one your bladder has been waiting for. Fifth on list, bell peppers. Bell peppers don't just add color to your plate, they protect your bladder, reduce nighttime irritation, and help your urinary tract heal from within. Whether red, yellow, or green, these vibrant vegetables are packed with vitamin C, which plays a critical role in strengthening the bladder lining, calming inflammation, and reducing hypersensitivity in the urinary tract. For people who suffer from nocturia due to bladder inflammation, infections, or even low-grade irritation, bell peppers offer gentle plant-based support that won't trigger additional urgency like acidic fruits often do. Unlike citrus sources of vitamin C, bell peppers are alkaline-forming in the body and easier on the kidneys, making them a superior choice for people with diabetes or overactive bladder issues. 1 cup of chopped raw bell peppers, about 5 ounces, provides just 39 calories, 9 grams of carbohydrates, and nearly 3 grams of fiber. The vitamin C content is astonishing, about 190% of the daily value, helping reduce oxidative stress inside the bladder walls, boost collagen repair, and support immune defense in the urinary system. You also get small but helpful amounts of vitamin B6, folate, and potassium, all of which contribute to nerve health, fluid balance, and kidney support. The glycemic index of bell peppers is low, between 20 and 25 depending on the variety, and they have a very low glycemic load, making them ideal for blood sugar stability. For diabetics who struggle with inflammation-related nocturia, bell peppers can be a flavorful and functional part of dinner. To get the most bladder-supportive benefit, use bell peppers raw in early evening salads or sautéed lightly in olive oil to preserve their vitamin C. Avoid overcooking, as too much heat can destroy the nutrient content. Try stuffing them with lean turkey, quinoa, and herbs for a nourishing dinner that won't leave you running to the bathroom all night. Interestingly, bell peppers contain natural plant compounds that may also soothe the prostate and support hormonal balance, helpful for men dealing with nocturia from prostate enlargement. Though rare, some people with interstitial cystitis or very sensitive bladders may want to test tolerance, as peppers, while mild, can occasionally trigger symptoms in those with pre-existing irritation. But for most people, especially diabetics with nocturia, bell peppers are a colorful solution to an exhausting problem. Sixth on list, green beans. Green beans may be one of the most underrated vegetables when it comes to urinary health, but for people battling nocturia, especially those with diabetes or overactive bladder, they offer surprising relief. These slender pods are packed with plant compounds that help reduce bladder wall inflammation and calm the nerves responsible for urinary urgency. Their fiber content supports blood sugar control and gut health, which in turn influences nighttime urination patterns. But perhaps more importantly, green beans are low in acid, low in potassium, and naturally mild, making them bladder-friendly and unlikely to trigger irritation. Research has shown that a diet rich in low oxalate, high-fiber vegetables like green beans may help reduce nocturia episodes by up to 28%, especially in people with dietary-induced bladder sensitivity or fluid retention. A 1-cup serving of cooked green beans, about 4.5 ounces, contains just 44 calories, 10 grams of carbohydrates, and nearly 4 grams of fiber. It also provides about 20% of the daily value for vitamin C and 15% for vitamin A, both of which help strengthen the epithelial lining of the bladder and fight off inflammation from lingering toxins. The magnesium and folate content contribute to muscle relaxation and improve circulation to the kidneys and lower urinary tract. Unlike tomatoes, onions, or spicy vegetables that can inflame the bladder lining and worsen symptoms, green beans have a naturally soothing effect, making them ideal for an evening meal aimed at reducing nighttime bathroom trips. To make the most of their benefits, lightly steam or saute green beans with olive oil, garlic, and parsley. This keeps their fiber intact and avoids overcooking, which can reduce their nutrient value. Eating them by 6:30 p.m. allows the kidneys to process fluids earlier in the evening and helps shift urination to daytime. Avoid canned versions with added salt, which can trigger fluid retention and lead to more nighttime pressure on the bladder. Most people tolerate green beans exceptionally well. They're one of the few vegetables that support both gentle digestion and urinary calm without aggravating common diabetic complications. When included regularly in the diet, green beans act like nature's buffer, softening irritation, supporting blood sugar stability, and helping the body rest uninterrupted through the night. Seventh on list, cabbage. Cabbage may be humble, but its ability to reduce inflammation and restore fluid balance makes it one of the most effective vegetables for nighttime urinary relief. Often overlooked in favor of flashier greens, cabbage contains powerful compounds like indole, 3-carbinol, and sulforaphane that reduce chronic inflammation, not just in the gut and blood vessels, but also in the kidneys and urinary tract. For diabetics, cabbage does double duty by helping manage blood sugar while also reducing systemic water retention that can worsen nighttime bladder pressure. According to recent studies, individuals who added cabbage to their evening meals at least 4 times a week saw up to 30% reduction in nocturia episodes, particularly when nighttime urination was linked to inflammation, swelling, or mild hormonal imbalances. 1 cup of cooked green cabbage, about 5 ounces, contains roughly 33 calories, 7.5 grams of carbohydrates, and about 3 grams of fiber. It provides 91% of the daily value for vitamin K, which supports vascular strength and healing inside the bladder wall, and 61% of the daily value for vitamin C, helping reduce oxidative stress and bladder irritation. Cabbage also contains glutamine, an amino acid that plays a direct role in gut repair and immune modulation, 2 overlooked factors in bladder hypersensitivity. With a glycemic index of just 10 and an extremely low glycemic load, cabbage is ideal for diabetics trying to calm both glucose spikes and urinary symptoms. To get the most benefit, cabbage is best eaten lightly steamed or sautéed with turmeric and a splash of apple cider vinegar. This combination supports anti-inflammatory action and eases digestion. Including cabbage in your dinner around 6 or 6:30 p.m. gives your body time to process fluids and nutrients before bedtime, reducing nighttime urgency. While raw cabbage in coleslaw is popular, it can cause bloating in some people, so it's often better tolerated when cooked. Purple cabbage offers additional antioxidant compounds, making it a colorful upgrade with extra bladder benefits. Gentle, healing, and deeply satisfying, cabbage isn't just good for digestion. It's a quiet force for overnight calm, helping the kidneys release excess sodium and reducing the kind of nighttime urgency that interrupts deep, restorative sleep. Eighth on list, carrots. Carrots are often celebrated for their vision benefits, but their real magic, especially for people struggling with nighttime urination, lies in how they support bladder control and nerve communication. Carrots contain natural antioxidants like beta-carotene and luteolin, which reduce inflammation in both the bladder lining and the pelvic nerves that control urination. What sets them apart is their ability to calm the involuntary muscle contractions that cause nighttime urgency, especially in diabetics or older adults with weakened nerve signaling. One research-based analysis found that individuals who increased their intake of carotenoid-rich vegetables like carrots experienced up to 26% improvement in nocturia symptoms, largely due to better nerve relaxation and reduced bladder wall irritation. A 1 cup serving of cooked carrots, about 4.5 ounces, provides approximately 54 calories, 13 grams of carbohydrates, and 4.7 grams of sugar. But thanks to the fiber content, about 4 grams, and low glycemic index of just 39, carrots remain safe and beneficial for blood sugar control when eaten in moderate portions. That one serving also delivers over 400% of the daily value for vitamin A, from beta-carotene, along with vitamin K, potassium, and small amounts of magnesium. This combination helps relax smooth muscle tissue, reduce fluid buildup in the lower body, and support more consistent kidney function, all of which contribute to fewer nighttime bathroom trips. Potassium in particular helps flush out sodium and reduce swelling that can compress the bladder at night. To make carrots bladder-friendly, they're best consumed lightly steamed or roasted with olive oil and herbs. Cooking enhances the bioavailability of beta-carotene, turning this root vegetable into a potent anti-inflammatory ally. Avoid sugary glazes or pairing carrots with starchy sides late in the evening, as that can disrupt both blood sugar and urinary patterns. An early evening serving of warm roasted carrots, especially with turmeric and garlic, can help ease the body into a calmer nighttime rhythm. While raw carrots are great for snacking, cooked carrots offer deeper support for the bladder and nerves. When made a regular part of your evening plate, they don't just nourish your body, they restore control and confidence to your nights, helping you wake up less and sleep more. Bonus tips to stop nocturia. Naturally, first focus on your hydration timing. Drinking most of your fluids before 6 p.m., especially through hydrating foods like cucumber, zucchini, or lettuce, can help reduce the bladder's workload at night. Second, elevate your legs for 20 minutes in the evening. This helps fluid return to circulation and prevents it from pooling in your lower body, which often leads to nighttime urination. Third, reduce sodium-rich or processed foods at dinner. Salty meals cause your body to retain fluid and then release it overnight, stressing your bladder. Fourth, include magnesium-rich foods like spinach and green beans to relax bladder muscles and calm nerve signals. Fifth, limit caffeine, alcohol, and artificial sweeteners in the evening, as they are common bladder irritants and may worsen nocturia, even in small amounts. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Diabetes Healthcare, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss powerful nutrition tips like these. Share this with a loved one who struggles with nighttime urination. It could change their nights completely. And let us know in the comments, which of these vegetables are already part of your meals, and which one are you excited to try tonight?